Hey everybody, it's Justin from Bitterville, and today I was running some cabling in my basement for a new outlet. I wasn't going to be doing a video on this, but then my cable boss broke, and so I ran to Home Depot and bought the Milwaukee M12 Cable Stapler. And so I figured, hey, new tool, let's make a video on it while I'm using it in practice. I'll give you my first impressions on it. And of course, I also picked up the Milwaukee staples that you're supposed to use with it. The box says that I must use these. I will investigate that afterwards, just to find out if there's a workaround, because I don't like being locked into one type of thing. But let's go ahead and start using this, and I'll give you my first impressions today on Bitterville. So I already recorded unboxing this, but my mic wasn't working. So anyways, there was nothing in the box but this. It came for free at Home Depot with the 2.5, oh, I hate these pinchy things. The 2.5 amp hour battery. The unit with the battery in will turn on. It won't fire, but if you pull the trigger, the light will turn on. The clip bottom loads. Now, you don't put it in at the front. There's kind of like a lipped area that allows you to put it in here in the middle, and you can slide it forward. And then it actually takes two full clips, which is nice. I like ones where you're able to get more than one clip at a time. It is much heavier than one of these, of course, and it is much bigger than one of these, so I will have some issues with fitting into tight spaces, but let's try it out, see how it works. Okay. All right, so I have this Romex here that I'm putting in. I'm gonna go in this direction. I'm gonna reach as far as I can right now. Woo, that baby jumped. So I was not applying a lot of pressure because I was reaching really far away. So I'm gonna put several right here just because I wanna show you guys. So now I'm right above my head, so I'm pushing hard. That sat really well. The first one was a little bit catty-cornered, but again, that's not the machine's fault. That's actually got a lot of power for an M12 here. I'm always a stickler for making sure my Romex is flat. Awesome. Way better than the manual one. Let's go with that. Just for fun right now in front of the camera, I'm gonna do like 3 rapid fire. I'm gonna actually, let's see if I just, no. I'm gonna go. Nice. So the area where the staple comes out is not where the guides are. When I'm pressing these guides in, I'm expecting it to come right here, and it's coming about 1/4 of an inch behind where I'm expecting it to be. So it's shooting out at about here, not where the guides are. So just something that I have to remember when using this machine. Tell you what, that one messed up too. I mean, it's still grabbing because they're really long staples, but if you're not pushing hard, it definitely jumps on you. Side, the belt clip works good. That was easy. Cool. All right. I like it better than the handheld one, that's for sure. So I'm done down in the basement, but I figured let me do a little bit more testing just for you guys, just to try and suss out the capabilities of this thing. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing a video today. If you notice, my assembly table is set up as a table tennis ping pong table, and that's because tomorrow's 4th of July and we got 70 people coming over to the house for a big party. So that's why it looks a little different right now. But I have some scrap hard maple. And so you're never going to use this on that. Never. But I figured, you know what? It seems very powerful in what I was doing downstairs, so why not try it on this? So let's see if we can shoot through and put it in cleanly. Definitely raised up. Let's see if I push with 2 hands. Nope, didn't penetrate. All of them are a little bit up. Now, I mean, to put it that way too, you would still need that height for a cable to go through. So with that being said, let's do it on regular pine and see if there's any difference. Okay, so we're definitely hitting flat on the pine, and it's penetrating the wood right there. Let's go ahead and just shoot some more. Cool. Okay, so on the maple, we didn't get full penetration. Again, you're 99.9% never going to be doing this in maple, but it has a lot of power to it when I'm shooting it, so I was very interested to see if it could penetrate. Now, on pine, which is what you're most likely going to be shooting into all the time, every single one, good depth, full penetration, it has a lot of power. I would still say that even with this. So the last thing that I'm going to test is I'm going to draw some lines on a board, and I'm going to see if I can accurately get the staple on that line. Like I was saying earlier, it's not coming out where I think it should be coming out when I'm looking at it. So I need to see if I can figure that out quickly and get it where I want it. Most of the time, that's not going to be a big issue if you're doing it in rafters up in the ceiling, if you're doing it in walls that are going to be enclosed by drywall later. So your basic, home construction type of stuff, it's never going to be seen, but I'm sure there are instances where it definitely will be important. So I want to see if I can get it exactly where I want it. All right, so here we go. The first one, I know it's going to be way off, but this is where I think it should be. And you can see how I'm a good 1/4 of an inch behind. So I'm wondering if there's anything that actually shows me on the side of this tool. There is this kind of like line in a breakage between two pieces right here. So maybe what I'll try and do is look at it and line it up that way and see what happens. That's it. Okay, so there is this line that's right here that separates two metal pieces. If I line it up directly with that, I'm going to get it on the line every time. So at least I know that in the event that I need to get it directly on a line, I can do it reliably every single time. All right, so again, I've only just had this for a few hours. I've only used it very limitedly, so this is just an initial impression video, but here are my thoughts from it. The staples, $20 for 600. That actually isn't that bad once I looked at it. It's about 3 cents a staple, and there's even deals where you can get it for like 2.7 cents a staple. The Cable Boss ones that I was using in the hand one, this is $15 for 200, and I know that these are not apples to apples. So let's just put that out there. But I feel like these guys are definitely hosing me there for the price. Now, on the tool itself, I get a hold of a lot of tools lately. And so some of the tools that I pick up, I'm like, I don't know. I got to play with it for a little while. And some tools I immediately know this is garbage. Get it away from me. And then there's these type of tools where I immediately like, ooh, I like this. This is great. Except I ran out of staples. So I really do like this. It's a little bit pricey at $225, but that just seems to kind of be what all the tools are these days, or over $200, which is a little depressing. But I can't use this in my business. It doesn't shoot the right type of staple that we use. We use an electrician staple that has this big hump in it so that it doesn't pinch our wires and it's easy to remove. So this is just going to be for me when I'm doing stuff, but I'm constantly running electrical for myself here. So I know that I'll put it to use. And so I'm okay spending it. If it's a really good tool, I'm okay with the price. So that's my thoughts on this one. I like it a lot. And it's rugged, right? Anyways, so I hope you guys have a good holiday if you are in the US. If you're elsewhere, hope you're having a good time. Like and subscribe if you haven't. We're a new channel. And of course, stay safe in the shop. I'll see you in the next video.